We look forward to your spirited bidding. Certainly, in the first place, we'd like to thank our owners for the confidence they placed in us, bringing their property to the market, and the assistance they've given us during the marketing campaign. By way of introduction, my name is Doug Pope, and clearly I am your auctioneer here this evening. I am assisted by our business owner, Bobby Sapper, who's hiding out in the lobby there somewhere. John is looking after, he's our sales manager, he's here to make sure we're all on track. And Julia is going to be looking after and recording the bidding for us as we go through the process. Nisha Taylor, of course, has been the principal marketer of our both properties this evening. Always a pleasure to work with her, because I know and I have the confidence that she has provided you with all the documentation that you need to enable you to do your due diligence, and you're here tonight ready to bid and to buy on a cash unconditional basis. And by bidding today, you also acknowledge that you've received a copy of the Real Estate Agent's Guide for Buying and Selling Real Estate. Our contracts this evening are in the form prescribed and approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society, used every day of the week to sell properties by the auction method. Our auction conforms the process by which we use to the Real Estate Institute's Best Practice Guide for Auctions and the Auctioneers Act 2014. My role as the auctioneer. Really quite simple, really. Firstly, I'm here to assist you to get to that reserve price that the vendor has set for us. Signed, sealed and delivered. It is in my pocket and it will not be disclosed to you during the course of the program. So how am I going to achieve that? Well, firstly, I'm going to nominate the sum by which the bidding may advance. Experience has shown us that that's the best way for us to get that reserve price. A nice, clean, smooth transition from being not on the market to being on the market. And once we declare it's on the market, I'm happy to take any reasonable bid from you. And the highest bid whose bid I accept, well, that person is going to be our winner on the day here. I am authorised to bid exclusively on behalf of our vendor, commonly referred to as the vendor bid. If I do use such a bid, it is clearly going to be below our vendor's reserve price. And it is simply a signal to you, you must come back and engage with me in the bidding process so we can reach that reserve price. I may refuse any bid if I don't think it's in our owner's best interest. I'll resolve any disputes that may occur over the bidding by just putting it up again at the last undisputed bid. I'm certainly going to announce that any person, any of our staff who are bidding on behalf of someone else. Our first offering does have a phone bidder, but apart from that, any of our agents you see calling out a bid, they're merely assisting someone in the room with that bidding process. Now, our vendor may withdraw the property before it is actually sold. So what does that mean to you? It means simply this: if we do not meet that reserve price, I'm going to have to leave the room and seek instruction from my vendors. They have a number of options. They could simply say, Doug, there's nobody in the room that's going to meet me tonight to buy my property, so I'm going to withdraw it from the market. I'm certainly going to be talking to the highest bidder, encouraging that person to come up to a level acceptable to our vendors, and then we can announce the properties on the market and sell it. Alternatively, our vendors could still instruct me to withdraw the property from the market, because in the side room they have come to an arrangement with that highest bidder over the price and they sold it there. That's the one we don't want to see. We want to see everybody assisting us up to the reserve price so we can put it on the market and you all have an opportunity to be the highest and successful bidder. When you reach that point, 3 simple things you've got to do for us. Sign the memorandum recording the sale, pay to the real estate agent the sum of 10% of the purchase price, and declare your GST status in Schedule 1. That's the simple terms and conditions of the property, ladies and gentlemen. And let's have a look at our first offering. Push the magic button so we can all see it. Which is 71 Queenstown Road in Onehunga. What does the contract tell us about that? Well, 71 Queenstown Road in Onehunga is more formally described as a cross-lease fee simple estate, being an undivided half share of 1,214 square metres more or less on lot 35 deposited plan 59165, together with flat 1 deposited plan 139596, instrument LC 155482.1, all contained in volume 82D, folio 775 of the North Auckland Land Registry. The chattels are as indicated in the documents. Refer you to the further terms of sale. You'll have seen it, and by bidding today you understand that you have and you acknowledge that. Just to let you know and remind you that downstairs has certificate of acceptance and all the other things in there that you need to know and understand. So you're bidding today having done that due diligence on the property. So what can we say about 71 Queenstown Road? Well, it's an absolute brilliant opportunity, surely, for anyone looking to create value. Great location, off the main road, of course, we understand that, but off the road, handy to the motorways, handy to Onehunga, lots of room for you to spread out. 3 good bedrooms, there's the rumpus room downstairs, the big decks, an absolute splendid opportunity. So here we go. Who would like to start me away for an opening bid and offer for 71 Queenstown Road in Onehunga? Looking for that opening bid. Who'll start me away?
700.
700 we have on the phone. Looking for advance on 700. I'll take a 25 if you will. 700 we had looking for 725. 700 for the first time, second, third time at 700. Well, I'll advance it to 725 on behalf of the vendor. 725, the bid is with me at 725.
725.
725 for the first time, 725 second, third, final call. Any advance on 725, the bid is with me on behalf of the vendor.
750.
Are we all finished? Are we all done?
750.
750 we have. 750 advance on 750. 750 still taken in the 25. $750,000 for the first time. 750 second, third, final call at 750. Any advance at 750? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll answer to 800 on behalf of the vendor. 800 on behalf of the vendor. Any advance on 800? 800 we have. Still take it 25. First time at 800 on behalf of the vendor. Second, third time at 800,000. Are we all finished? Are we all done?
Okay.
Any advance? At 800 on behalf of the vendor. Anyone else in the room? No one else in the room? Fair warning. Well, we'll pass the property in at $800,000. Thank you for the phone bidding and for your attendance in that matter. Our next offer. Once again, marketed by Nisha for us. It is 1 bar 204 Waitemata Drive in Ranui. It's more formally described as a cross-lease fee simple estate, being a half share in 814 square metres more or less on lot 2, deposited plan 115790, together with flat 1 on deposited plan 119862, and carport 1 deposited plan 119862, instrument B74771.5.1, all contained in volume 68D, folio 796 of the North Auckland Land Registry. The chattels are as listed in the documentation. Note that the smart vent system is offered up in an as is where is condition. Further terms you will have seen and taken note of. Just to remind you that the carport has been converted into a room, and it has not been done through the council, and the purchaser waives any rights to claim regarding that. So here we are. What a really lovely property we have before us here this evening. I had the privilege of talking to our owners yesterday when we set that reserve price. They tell me they've been there for 29 years. There must be a good reason someone stays in a property for that period of time, because it's worked perfectly for them as a family home. They tell me they've got really good neighbours. Some of them have been there just similar time frames that they have. So once again, it declares it is a fabulous place to live and bring up your children. A quiet street. One of the daughters tells me they used to have great fun, even in the street itself, playing there, and the parks that are handy to them. Handy to the ever-expanding Lincoln Road North shopping precinct. I've seen that over the years, amazingly how that has grown. You can get almost anything you need there now for your requirements. Of course, the motorway connections to the city, and not too far away, that connection through to the southwest, to the airport, or wherever you might be looking to work. The schooling, everything is there, everything is available for you. Who would like to start me away with an opening bidder offer for 1 bar 204 Waitemata Drive in Ranui? Who'd like to start me away? Someone start me away, surely. Who's the brave soul? 400. 400 we have, we'll take it 20. We'll make it nice and simple, nice and smooth. 400 we have, looking for 420. Any advance on 400? First time at 400. Third time at 400. Any advance on the 400? 420. 420 we have. Come back, sir. 420 at 440. 420. 430 we have. 430 like a man who rarely comes to the play. 430 we have. Any advance on 430? Still happy to take the 20, but at 10 if you like. 430 we have. First time at 430. Second at 430.
440.
440 we have. Come back again quickly, sir. 450. 450, shall we say? 440 we have. 450 we're looking for. Anyone at 450? 440 is here. Anyone out in the corridor there? Call it out for us. 440 we have. Well, I'll show you how it's done. I'll advance it to 450 on behalf of our vendors. The bidder's with me, the vendor. Looking for that call from you at 450. Looking for 460. 460 we have over that side there. 460. Looking for 470. 460 we have. First time 470. 470. 480. 480 we have. 490 someone. Here. 480 we're at. First time at 480. Second time at 480. Third time at 480. 490. Yeah, he just beat you, sir. Say the 500. 500 we have. 510. 500 we have. It's against you, sir, and it's against you at 500. Anyone in the corridor there? 500. 520 we have. 520 we have. Advance on 520. Take a 10 as usual. 520 we have. 520. What about a 5? Is that going to help someone? 520 we're at.
525.
525, that's fine, I'm happy with that. 525. I'll take the 5 if you like. 525 we have, first time at 525. Second time, 525. Third time, so 530, 530, thank you for that. 530. Out in the hallway there. 530 we're at, it's against you. 530. First time at 530. Second, third time. Are we finished? Sorry, sir, I didn't hear that. 535. 535 we have. 535, 540, sir. 535. First time at 535. Second, 535.
536.
536. Okay, 536 we're down to once. 540. 540 we have through the doorway here. 540, it's against everybody in the room at 540,000. First time at 540. Second time at 540. Third time at 545 we have. 545. 550 we have. 550 back in the doorway at 550. Any advance on 550? First, second, third time at 550. 555 we have further out in the back of the property. 560 we have in the doorway. 560. Any advance on 560? It's against the room at 560. Are we all finished? Are we all done? Well, at 560, ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to seek advice from our owners. We're on the market at 560. The gentleman in the doorway here is going to be our buyer unless we receive any further offers at $560,000 for 1 bar 2A4 Waitemata Drive in Ranui. 560,000. 561 behind you, sir. 561 we have. 561, first time at 561. 565, on the doorway at 565. 565 we have, first time at 565,000. 566, 566 we have behind you, sir. 567, we're taking it in ones, mother looks at now. 567, first time at 567. Second, third time at 567. Are we finished? All done. Fair warning. At 567, $567,000 we're going to sell. Are you all finished? All done. Fair warning. 568 we have behind. $568,000 for the first time. 570 we have. $570,000 at the door. 571st, second, third time at 570. Are we all finished? Are we all done? Fair warning. 570 we are going to sell. It's going. It is going. Gone. 570. Well done, sir. Our commiserations to the younger bidders. Thank you for your attention. We look forward to seeing you again in the future.